Nope. sorry. Where's the audio? Oh, it's this one. It's this.
Try changing this. I don't know what it's got to be a YouTube on this.
Oh, we're back on. You know what? Oh, it's picking me up. Can you do a huge favor for me? Can you go outside and listen to this? Listen to the thing. Yeah, I'll give you my number. It's 519 865 865 8089. 519-865-8089. If you could go outside, like just out the door, because I think it's picking me up. I'm pretty sure it is.
I was listening to it earlier too.
Were you able to hear me?
Yeah. I was over there too.
Okay, can you just check it out? Text me to see if you actually get my audio. Okay?
This one was showing an adapter to the, I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
I don't have the
USB-C.
adapter.
So what is, I'm not sure, maybe, is that you ever plug a headphone into that?
Yeah.
That's your headphone then?
Yeah, it's the headphone and microphone.
Oh, it is?
Let's see if
Okay.
we're just gonna go. Control center. Worst comes to worst, I just use this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if people can't hear me, not the end of the world. In a perfect world, like it's picking it up. Like it looks like it's picking my levels up here. So I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's picking me up. Oh, there's microphone.
Yeah.
There's microphone. Oh, there it is. Check that out. Yeah, we're good to go here, man.
Looks like it's picking up multiple sources, eh?
Yeah, it's this, and I made this one then. Test, test, test. Cool. I'm gonna just, if anybody in the internet world can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Oh, he said good audio. Woohoo! Sweet, okay. Oh, dude. Ben, you are a gem.
Hear it, but you cannot hear it as good with the audio that's over there.
What's that? Well, yeah.
Like they're overdoing it.
That's okay, though.
So
I'm
like,
alright.
when I can hear you fine.
Seriously? Sweet. I'm going to turn it down right now just so we don't get strikes. Welcome, lacrosse friends, to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena for game number 1 of this major series lacrosse semifinal series. It's a best of 7 series between the Cobourg Kodiaks and the defending Man Cup champion Six Nations Chiefs. It's Daryl Smart bringing you the action with my good buddy Ben here working the camera. We kind of put this together in the last 45 minutes or so, and we're glad to bring this to you tonight. So if there's any hiccups, don't shoot the messenger, because we got this going 45 minutes ago, which is great to see. We're happy about it. Our good friends at Rogers and Cable 14 were unable to attend, of course, because it's a Sunday, the short notice with the crew. So we're good to go. Starting goaltenders for tonight. Number 1, Steve Orleman. He's been fantastic all season long. Carried the load in that quarterfinal series where the Cobourg Kodiaks defeated the Oakville Rock 3-1 in that best of 5 quarterfinal. Down at the other end, we've got Dougie Jamieson. Dougie's had some time off. Of course, he and Warren Hill have been splitting most of the duties, and off we go. Cobourg wins the draw, and they're going to get a first crack at the offense here. Poulat with it down the left side, and he's got a pair of Chiefs on him in the corner. Tyson Bell grabs the loose ball and sends it up to Cody Jamieson. The Chiefs are fresh. That is an understatement right now, with over 2 weeks break between the last time the Chiefs have played. They played their last regular season game, while the rest of the league played in their best of 5 quarterfinal series. And like I said, Cobourg Kodiaks defeating the Oakville Rock in 4 games in that best of 5. There's Dougie Jamieson's first save of the night. Dane Smith off to the right, drops it off for Austin Stotts. Stotts puts his shoulder into it, wants to make something happen, goes across the floor. Now Smith with it. Austin, shot, save, easily swallowed up by Orleman. Cobourg Kodiaks were fantastic in that 5-game series, or the 4 games that they played against the Rock, to earn their ticket into this semifinal series, and of course the other semifinal, the Peterborough Lakers and the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club. Woods. There's a shot. That one from David Anderson. That one off the stick of David Anderson. And now the Chiefs with the ball. Lyle hands it over to Randy. Randy now back to with the ball. Lyle, he's got Brendan Bomberry, Eli McLaughlin, and Cody Jamieson with him. Ball turned over, now in favor of the Kodiaks. They're going to press the floor here. Nishimura with it as he heads to the bench, dumps it off in favor of an offensive set here. That's Haley with it. He's going to go up the middle to Anderson. Plays catch with Haley, who's been great since being acquired by the Kodiaks. That's Kyle Rubish creating the loose ball, and the Chiefs recover. No shot away for the Kodiaks here as Brian Cole has it. He's got Damon Smith. You never know what combination is going to happen here. Pass out front. There's a shot and a save by Orleman. Austin Stotts with it. Now out to Dane. Dane up the middle. There's a pass by Jackson. That one just missed. And now the Kodiaks come running down the floor. Kodiaks shot, and there it goes wide as Zach Thompson gets hit by Nungo Thompson. Kodiaks recover the loose ball. Woods has it down the left side. Woods hands it off. There's a shot saved by Jamieson off the stick of Heroines. Justin Martin. He's got it. He's going to head to the bench. Now McLaughlin with it. There's a shot to goal. Eli McLaughlin from Cody Jamieson. And the Six Nations Chiefs take an early 1-0 lead. That one, we don't have the replay on that one, but McLaughlin dumps it off to Cody Jamieson. And then Jamieson with the give and go. Out to Eli McLaughlin. Who puts the Six Nations Chiefs up 1-0 here with 16-16 remaining in the first period. Haywires. Chiefs with the ball. There's a shot. That one off the crossbar. Off the stick of Randy Stotts. Cody. Shot goal! Cody Jamieson with his second point of the night. And this time he bulges the twine and beats Orleman. And the Six Nations Chiefs are up 2-0. Wow, what a shot. And again, Cody Jamieson. That's just a shooter's shot right there. Up top. And he just fires that one. There we go.
Chiefs goal scored by number 88, Cody Jamieson. Assist by number 32.
Loose ball picked up by Lyle. Fortuitous bounce goes to Austin. Austin fake shoots. Up top corner saved by Orleman. Chiefs working the ball around. There's a shot from Stotts. We're going to try this with the volume here. If people can hear me here now. David Anderson. He's got the shot. That one blocked by Thompson. Mungo Thompson chases as Woods got it on the left side. Woods curls around, tries to regroup. And he's got Tyler Biles and Kyle Rubish with him. If we can get it in the comments here, let me know if you can hear the volume. As we're kind of shooting blind here today, so bear with us here. Like I said, putting this thing together in the last 45 minutes, so we're just happy to have a stream. My good buddy Ben here. What's your last name? Ben Hill working the camera here for me tonight as we do our best to bring you this major series lacrosse. Game number 1 of the semifinal series. This is going to be a best of 7 series between these two as the Chiefs reload here on offense as Randy Stotts takes a whack. Jackson fakes, spins, passes it to Jamieson. Jamieson looks out to Bomberry, who just goes wide. And that one caroms off the boards and into the crowd for a souvenir. All right, we've got volume now. Excellent. We're off to the races here. We didn't know we plugged something in, thought it might work. Just plugging it into a computer and playing. But now we're good to go. Here's the Kodiaks with the shot. That one's stopped easily by Dougie Jamieson, who caroms it off into the left side. Smith. There's a shot from Justin Martin, saved by Orleman. Austin Stotts as the Chiefs regroup here. Stotts up top, stutter step, tries to get, oh, he has McLaughlin inside. Nice little give and go action there as McLaughlin gets dumped by the Kodiaks defense. Aaron And Woods with it. Woods dances. He's seen a lot of the action so far in the offensive sets of Kodiaks. Haley. Up the middle. He's going to wind up, and there's a shot, and that one gets lost in the big mid of Doug Jamieson. Orleman hangs on to it. Tries to pass it off to Brennan. No can do it. Here's Jackson. Jackson's shot on the 2. There's the numbers. Another save by Orleman. There's a shot from Jamieson, swallowed up by Orleman. Kodiaks regroup here, ball lost. Now picked up by Jeremy Thompson. Jeremy Thompson, he's going to gallop in. He's got Dane Smith with him. Smith backs off. He's going to run back down to the restraining line. Dumps it off to Lyle. Lyle's got it now. He's going to send it off to Longboat. Austin's shot. That just goes wide. Karam's off the boards and into the stick of Dane Smith. Austin spins some out. Shot to goal. That was magical. Oh boy. Austin Stotts weaving some magic with that one. As he just kind of a no-look shot and beats Orleman. Boy, oh boy, that was a beaut. Hope our content friends have that one because, boy, oh boy, we'd like to make a reel with that. That was pretty. Austin Stotts doing what Austin Stotts does better than most players in the lacrosse world. Just scores goals and he wills that one in. That was just a beaut. Biles gets the ball, scoops it back to Dane Smith, who's on the defensive end of things tonight. Sends it up to Brian Cole. Brian Cole, he's got Randy. Oh, Randy goes, punches a ticket to Air Stotts, but couldn't connect. And Orleman with the beautiful save on that one. Woods trying to make something happen here. He goes across the floor. Haley loses his footing. Rubish collects it, and so does Nungo. Nungo, he sees Justin Martin, who has Brendan Baumberry with him. Martin out to Jackson. These Six Nations Chiefs players are fresh. A lot of guys in and out of the lineup all season long, and now it's the real season, and the guys look fresh out there. The legs look fast. There's a shot. That one off the stick of McLaughlin goes wide and into the netting. 9:52 remains here at the first period. Daryl Smart along with my buddy Ben Hill working the camera. Thanks for joining us this evening. There's a shot and a goal. David Anderson gets on the board. That's a shooter's shot as well. David Anderson has been fantastic for the Cobourg Kodiaks this season. And David Anderson with the shot, kind of a no-look situation, made a little room with the stutter step over the defender, goes under, shoots low. Looked like Dougie Jamieson didn't see that one at all.
Kodiaks goal scored by number 9, David Anderson. Assisted by number 4, Phil Jacobs, and number 12, Brock Hayes.
But that's just a beautiful shot by David Anderson. As the Cobourg Kodiaks get within 2 here, get themselves on the board in this MSL semifinal series, thanks to David Anderson. 9:20 remain. There is a shot by Cole, who goes behind his back. and doesn't fool Orleman on that one. Orleman tries, and that's the second time Orleman's been intercepted out in the neutral end, as we've got a little bit of extracurricular action here. Off-ball foul. That's Brian Cole. He's going to go to the box for a slash. And our first power play of this Major Series Lacrosse semifinal. Brian Cole into the box. 9:10 remains here in the first period. Six Nations Chiefs 3, Cobourg Kodiaks 1. And the Cobourg Kodiaks will be on the power play here for the first time. And again, thank you very much for joining us along here on the Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. These games will be back to our regularly scheduled programs as the series continues. Our good friends at Rogers TV 20, they'll be back in action when Game 3 returns back to the ILA on Friday. And of course, our good friends, there's a shot to save, our good friends at Your TV, Northumberland and Lindsay will be back at it for the games over in Cobourg. Well, they'll be at the Jack Berger Arena in Port Hope. Of course, the nomads of the league during the playoffs, unfortunately, the Cobourg Kodiaks with their home rink. Come August, it's ice time season, so they have to be nomads. And this year they picked up the Jack Berger Arena, a nice arena for them. There's another save. And we've got ourselves another off-ball foul. And it looks like the Cobourg Kodiaks are going to have a two-man advantage here for just over a minute as Tyson Bell goes to the penalty box for tripping. Just want to thank everybody for joining us along on these this broadcast. Just glad to put this one together for you, like we were saying. And a little bit of duct tape and a little bit of magic. And it looks like the Wi-Fi here at the ILA has seen some very huge improvements, and thank goodness for that. And now we're off to the races here, folks. But yeah, if you want to tune in, I'd be happy to chime in with you in the chat. We have a lot of people chatting in. So please tell me where you're coming from, where you're watching this game, how you're watching it. Would love to hear from you. Love the interactions here, and we know we have lacrosse fans from all over the world watching these games. So maybe we'll get some sponsors next season. We can do every game on YouTube. That would be amazing, but that's a commentary for another day, as we've got some more extracurricular activity as the officials are being kept busy here. Watching from Nanaimo, BC, that's awesome. Brandon Kip, thanks for chiming in. That's a holding penalty for the Kodiaks here. That's number 16. Jonah Baum, sorry. We're going to be a little bit evened up here. It's going to be a 4-on-3 for a little bit. We're going to go 4-on-4 here as John Tavares, Dwayne Jacobs, and Rich Kilgore have sent Dougie Jameson to the bench in favor of an extra attacker. So we're 4-on-4 here as it looks like the Chiefs are going to be very content on holding this for the next 14 seconds here in the shot clock. There's a inlet pass to Cody Jameson. He could just off the mark. Austin, he's a waster of a shot, but into the stick of Brendan Bonberry. Couldn't make anything materialize as the shot clock expires. Watching from Ganawage, Mohawk territory. Thanks for following along. Portland, Maine. We've got Ottawa, Ontario. You're going to see a lot of lacrosse, my friends, out in the Ottawa area. Talking to Larson Sundown when we both came into the arena today, got in at the same time, and we had a really nice chat. He loved the feel in Ottawa and the Ottawa Black Bears coming to town. Of course, the Riptide moving over. He had a lot of nice comments, a lot of nice things to say about Ottawa. He's very happy, and he's pretty pumped about his NLL season. There's a scoop pass opportunity for Shane Jackson, and was thwarted by Steve Orleman. Chiefs pick up the loose ball now on the power play here. 38 seconds left, and the bomb penalty. Chiefs up, one man. There's a shot, that one off the post, and a reset off the stick of Eli McLaughlin. Portland, Maine, Ottawa, Ganawagi. We've got New York State, Syracuse, Mississauga, Cobourg, and we've got our friends on the Frog Pond not too far away from the arena, so thanks for tuning in on the Frog Pond. Awesome to hear from you. We've got Nova Scotia and watching from Peterborough, so thanks for chiming in and tuning in. We've got Detroit, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This is awesome, folks. Love to see it. If you know any corporate sponsors, maybe we should be doing this on a full-time basis on YouTube. Get some corporate sponsorship so we can pay for this, make this happen all season long here on YouTube, because it's all about growing the game, and we're doing our best here at Major Series Lacrosse to do that, and we're happy to bring this to you live and online tonight. 5 minutes to go here in this first period of this game number 1 of the MSL semifinal series between the Chiefs, Kodiaks with it. Haley with it, stutter step along the left side. He's trying to find some room, tries to dump pass out, but that stingy Six Nations Chiefs defense collapse the middle and don't make anything happen. They're just doing a great job of clogging up that middle, not allowing the Kodiaks any room up that middle. There's Brendan Bomberry with some space on the give and go. He and Travis Longboat play pitch and catch, and Orleman with the save. Stone Jacobs picking up the Lucy out in the neutral zone as he comes into the Chiefs zone. Stone Jacobs trying to find something to happen here. Dump pass in favor of Woods, couldn't get a hold of it as Rubish and company come up with it, and it's Justin Martin on the fast break. He's got Steve Priolo with them. Kyle Jackson. Pass. Now Randy with it. There's a shot to goal! Top cheddar from Randy Stotts. Boy, that was pretty. There's Shane Jackson up top to Randy Stotts. Wow, beautiful pass by Shane out to Randy, and Randy made that one count. Boy, oh boy, he ripped that one. And with that Randy Stotts goal, with 3:49 remaining here in the first period, Six Nations Chiefs 4, Cobourg Kodiaks 1. Jeremy wins the draw out to brother Lyle. Dean Smith out to Tyson Bell, who's on offense. Out to Smith. Ball recovered by Marinier. Marinier, the top defensive player in Major Series Lacrosse this season. Go over some of the award winners. We've got a bunch of award winners in Major Series Lacrosse. Of course, Brandon Saris, Rookie of the Year. Oh, there's a hit by Rubish on Thompson. Zach Thompson goes to the floor. That's just a possession change as Anderson is going to quarterback things here for the Kodiaks. Woods up top. His errant pass picked up by Rubish. Rubish, the bounce pass to Priolo as most of the defensive unit heads. There's Austin. Austin, boom! Shoots, scores! Austin's got one. Boy, oh boy, that was a pretty one. Austin Stotts has 2 tonight. That's just a pretty looking transition play. The Chiefs defense just picked up the loose ball pass to Priolo. Priolo's got numbers. That's just a nice pass to Austin Stotts, who made something out of nothing. And instead of holding off on this, instead of holding off for an offensive set, kind of surprised everybody. Spun around and shot, and he's got his second goal of the game. As the Six Nations Chiefs take a 5-1 lead here with 2.5 to go here in the first period. Chiefs again on the attack. Jackson. Shane Jackson with the shot knocked off. Some more people here. Sandburn, New York. We've got someone from Qatar is watching. Thank you very much. Guaranteed from Qatar. Houston, Texas. The Butterballers from Woodstock, my good buddy Mark. And the Butterballers, thanks for joining us. We got our friends from Ireland watching this one. Fantastic. Great to hear. You know what? We've got lacrosse fans from all over the world tonight watching this one, and it's awesome to see. Thank you very much for tuning in. Eli McLaughlin with it. Stutter steps, goes off to the right, turns around, hits it to Austin. Lyle trying to do a dance here. He's got some nice teal shoes on, might I add, to match the uniform. As his shot swallowed up by Orleman. Orleman tries to get that ball off. That's the third time he's thrown the ball almost away, but picked up. Anderson's got it. He's got the goal for the Kodiaks so far. There's a shot. That one's swallowed up. There Anderson gets the second of the night. It's just an unassuming shot into the stick of Dougie Jamieson. Dougie Jamieson, the ball just kind of squirts out. Squirts between the wickets as the Six Nations Chiefs defender tries to dive in to get it. To no avail is David Anderson with 2 goals on the evening tonight. And with David Anderson's second goal of the evening, the Cobourg Kodiaks again inch their way down to a 3-goal deficit as the Chiefs hold on to a 5-2 lead here with the last minute of play just expiring here. 50 seconds to go here. 19 on the shot clock as Randy Stotts with it, dumps it back to Dane. Dane, he had Brian Cole, couldn't connect with him as Eli McLaughlin has it and passes it back to Audie. Stotts with the underhand scoop shot, and that one swallowed up by Orleman. 30 seconds remain here in this first period. As the Kodiaks, with 17 seconds on the shot clock, 18 remain in the period as Woods tries to make something happen here. Woods, that one intercepted by Rubish as Rubish looks to go long distance, but 2 seconds left. Justin Martin's shot goes wide and time expires here. And after 20 minutes of play in this game number 1 of the Major Series Lacrosse semifinal series, the Six Nations Chiefs 5, the Cobourg Kodiaks 2. I'm going to take a break, let my voice rest, and we'll bring you second period action when action continues. Thanks for joining us here on the Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. for second period action here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, where the Six Nations Chiefs hold on to a 5-2 lead over the Cobourg Kodiaks in game number 1 of this major series lacrosse semi-final series, the best of 7 series. Thanks for joining us here. Daryl Smart here along for the ride with you. Got my good buddy Ben Hill working the camera as we do our best to bring you the action here on a short notice, and a little bit of duct tape and a little magic wand and a little bit of magic made it happen, and we're glad to do that for you today. Got some questions in the chat about Chiefs jerseys. Yes, you can get a Chiefs game-worn jersey. Over the years, they do sell them here at the ILA Sports. That's our go-to place to sell merchandise. So if anybody does want Six Nations Chiefs merchandise, ILA Sports is the place to go, or contact. Chiefs up on the fast break here. Dane Smith, he's got numbers. Smith with the wind-up and a save by Orleman. Oh man, imagine having Dane Smith running down on you with nobody, just wide open Dane Smith from about 20 feet away. Wow, what a save by Orleman. What courage to just stand there and take it. There's a shot by Harrowires. A save by Jameson. Timmy Edwards out to Priolo. There's a shot by Martin, who's stopped by Orleman. Sarah, sorry I botched the name earlier in the first period there. Harrowires. Of course, thinking of too many things at the same time, I guess. Chiefs offensive set here. This is Bomberry. Bomberry stutters out to Jackson. Back to Longboat. Longboat backs up, loses his footing, tries to find McLaughlin. Jameson. He goes long distance. Longboat. Longboat stopped by Orleman. Ellerton. He's going to head off to the Kodiaks bench. Thompson. Out to Grennan. Grennan's got it. Grennan's going to go in, but couldn't find any room. There he is. Loose. Big shot. Saved by Jameson. Nathan Grennan's been fantastic for the Kodiaks all season, since being acquired as well. John Webb leaving his magic before the trade deadline, making a couple of moves and really doing a nice job of getting the chemistry together with this Kodiaks team, and obviously working really well into a first round victory to put themselves into the semifinal. There's a shot. Save. Nishimura with that shot. Jackson patiently waits for the rest of the set to come on. Here's Randy. Randy puts his shoulder down, goes behind his back, tries to find Longboat but couldn't. Randy not happy with this is Romancic. Romancic, right? Romancic? Okay. Romancic, sorry. Tyson Bell, he's got a shot to goal! Tyson Bell! Johnny on the spot, finds the Lucy, and Tyson Bell scores the first goal of the second period, and the Chiefs continue to roll here with a 6-2 lead over the Kodiaks. 16-18 remains here in the second period. Pretty unassuming goal on that one, just a loose ball, and Tyson Bell, athletic, is one of the more athletic lacrosse players in the world. Dives into the action, grabs it, gets the loose ball, goes in on the breakaway and puts her home to give the Chiefs a 6-2 lead. Loose ball collected by the Kodiaks, pass intended for Nishimura. Couldn't make it happen. Loose ball into the corner as Lyle's got it, out to Dane. We're going to do a little lacrosse update here. There's a nice save by Orleman. Kenneth Longboat with the FYI. Onondaga Redhawks lead the Seneca War Chiefs 7-6 in the second period of the Junior B Finals. Watching with my granddaughter from Waterford. Thanks for doing this, David. Love it. You're from Waterford. That's my hometown. Love that you're watching. Nephew Jack's usually watching on Rogers. He might not know that the game's on YouTube. Loose ball picked up by the Kodiaks here. Romachich picks up the ball. Works at the hair wires. Tries to find Grennan, but couldn't. Body is flying all over the place as we got Steve Priolo and David Anderson going at it here. Don't want to get Steve Priolo riled up. As Steve Priolo and David Anderson exchange some shoving and some words. Looks like we're going to have a penalty, and neither one of those players go to the box, and it's Tyson Bell going to the box for a slash here. 14:45 remaining in the second period here. Kodiaks on their second power play. There's a quick stick and a goal! Kodiaks make quick work on the power play. That was just nice ball movement by the Kodiaks. As number 27, Aaron Woods finishes that with the quick stick. That was just beautiful ball movement, finished off by Aaron Woods on the power play. As the Chiefs' lead is now cut in half. And the Kodiaks 3. Chiefs 6, Kodiaks 3, and the Kodiaks are looking for more here. There's an opportunity from Romanich. And a save by Jameson. Mencic. Dane looking to make something happen. One hand on his stick. Dane goes across. He's going to go off in favor of the offensive set. He's been playing defense most of this evening as Lyle's got it. He finds Cody. Cody with the shot. He's got one. Looking for a second, a save by Orleman. Loose ball picked up by the Kodiaks. Kodiaks have numbers here. Pouliot, he's going to pull up in favor of his offensive set. As Woods, the last goal scorer, has it. He's got Harrow Wires with him. Harrow Wires goes across. Now Grennan with the shot, and Grennan just off the mark. Woods with the shot. That one stopped into the feet. Loose ball in the goal mouth area. Harrow Wires with it. Harrow Wires look to shoot, but pulls back instead. Is going to wait for his teammates to collect themselves. They've got a fresh shot clock. There's a shot off the pipe. That was Brock Haley with the opportunity. Brock Haley with a nice little stutter step to create space for himself. Intercepted pass. And Haley's all alone. Or sorry, Dominy shot saved by Jameson. Scott Dominy picks off the pass and was off to the races. Was all alone in a beautiful save by Dougie Jameson. Shot by Eli McLaughlin. That one moves the net about an inch after hitting the pipe on that one. Bomberry lowers his shoulder off the shot, save, and a loose ball picked up, and Allerton leads the charge for the Kodiaks. Got a lot of Kodiak fans tuning in. Just want to say hi to all of you out in Kawartha Lakes area, Cobourg, Lindsay area. Here's a shot save off the stick of Grennan. Anderson again, sorry. Saved by Jamieson as he bends down to stretch out. Dane out to Lyle. Lyle, he sees something up the middle. Pass to Austin. Austin's shot goes wide and picked up. And there's a shot from behind by Stotts. So to Baum, who gets knocked down. And it looks like he's going to go to the box. Austin Stotts not happy about that one. Austin not very happy about that, but it was a cross check from behind. So the Kodiaks are going to go to a third power play this evening. 11:30 remains, or 11:28 remains here in the second period of play. Six Nations Chiefs 6, Kodiaks 3. Again, Daryl Smart along with my buddy Ben Smith doing the camera work. We got some camera, my tripod keeps on slipping on Ben. We got to duct tape it together. The thing keeps on sliding. Might have to buy a new tripod. Keeps on slipping on him. Grennan out there with Haley. It's got Aaron Woods out there. Justin Skies out there. There's a shot from Grennan off the shoulder. And there's Tyson Bell off to the races again, but off to the bench. Haley picks up the ball. He's going to go long distance. That's picked off as the shot clock expires, and Priel is going to just hold back here. Brendan Bomberry, the penalty Chiefs penalty killers, out. Tyler Biles, he's got it. That's Biles. That's McLaughlin. Randy, he's got two guys. He tries to dump to Bomberry, and Bomberry just off the mark. As Nick Allerton had him. Randy Stotts picks up the loose ball. Gets a round of applause from the ILA faithful. A nice, healthy crowd here at the ILA. And, of course, it's Powwow weekend. The Grand River Champion of Champion Powwow all weekend long here at the Ohsweken Speedway. Was there with the family earlier on today, and a hot day here in Six Nations of the Grand River. So the post-powwow crowd here at the ILA today. 10 seconds remains here on the Kodiaks power play. There's a shot. Jamieson blocks that one, and long distance pass out to Bell. Bell tried to connect with Jamieson. Jamieson into the corner. He's greeted by a pair of Kodiak defenders as he dips it out. Longboat tries to stretch things out. Longboat pass to McLaughlin as that one's blocked by Nishimura. Nice block shot by Nishimura on that one. Again, let us know where you're tuning in from today. We love to hear from you. Love the interactions. Try to interact with as many people as we can as we bring you this gaming to you live online here on the Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. It'd be awesome to do this on a regular basis on YouTube for free and let everybody watch. All those people that you know with sponsorships or big businesses, we'd love to hear from you. Maybe we'll make it happen for next season. There's a shot saved by Dougie Jameson. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program with our good friends at Rogers TV, as Ben will be working the main camera on that one for Game 3 for our good friends. Hope our good friends at Rogers TV, I know Ryan, he's on vacation. I hope he's enjoying his time off. Well deserved. And the rest of the Rogers TV crew. Be happy to see them on Friday night. Grennan spins, dump pass for Thompson intended. Loose ball picked up by the Chiefs. The Chiefs got a pair here. Timmy Edwards, he's got numbers here. Justin Martin spins out. Martin's going to pull back. Hand it off to Austin Stotts. We're back at full strength here. 7:43 remains here in the second period as Austin spins, shoots off the foot of Orleman as Randy picks it up now. Travis Longboat up the middle. He sees Kyle Jackson, who back to Randy. Randy spins. Oh, are you serious? He just tried to go under his legs. Just off the mark on that one. Love the creativity. Love the creativity of the Stotts brothers. We were on our way. Thought the game was at 8. You got to tune into the social media. I hope I didn't put that the game was at 8 o'clock. That's my bad if I did. But thanks for tuning in. Sorry you had to turn around from the Falls area. We got Emmett from Thunder Bay. We got Martin watching from Quebec. They're watching their son, Pouliot, for the Kodiaks. Thanks for tuning in. That was a beauty play, wasn't it? Jeremy Thompson spins out off to Eli, and new offensive set here for the Chiefs. Lyle, stutter steps to the right, finds an opening, shoot, saved by Orleman. Orleman's been sharp here tonight. 6-3, and would love to know what the shots on net are, but the Chiefs peppering Orleman here, and Orleman's been up to the task tonight. Pouliot, just to mention, he tied Stotts up. He's had the one-on-one matchup with Randy. Great defensive play there. Nungo Thompson's mom watching. Thanks for tuning in from Akwesasne. Love it. We're going to shout out the Bedford ladies for Tyson Bell. And we got Trevor Best. There's a shot and a goal. Nice little play by the Kodiaks, and the Kodiaks get on the board. And I believe that was Zach Thompson with the goal on that one. That was nice. Nice little give and go. Anderson passes it off to Zach Thompson, and it looks like Thompson with the goal. And great job on the give and go as the Cobourg Kodiaks inch this one out to a 2-goal game. We're in the Major Series Lacrosse semifinal here, game number 1. This is a semifinal game. You knew it was going to be a tight one. 5:35 remains here in the second period here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, and the Cobourg Kodiaks have just scored. It was off the stick of David Anderson. So David Anderson with 2 goals in a row for the Kodiaks. He's got 3 on the night. Didn't think that was Anderson, but goal scored by Anderson as the Kodiaks inch themselves to 2-goal deficit. Chiefs holding on to a 6-4 advantage here. Off the shot to score! Top Jed goes Top Jed as he has some words for the Cobourg Kodiak defenders. Top Jed goes Top Cheddar on that one. And Austin Stotts with another goal. And just like that, the Six Nations Chiefs respond in a big way. Chiefs needed that one. Cobourg Kodiaks looked like they were finding a little bit of momentum here with 2 goals in a row. And now Austin Stotts. Austin Stotts with the hat trick tonight. Austin Stotts with the hat trick tonight to lead the way here for the Six Nations Chiefs. His 3rd goal tonight gives their team a 7-4 lead here with 5 minutes to go. Woods with the shot. Easy save by Jamison as the Kodiaks recover. There's another shot. That one off the stick of Stone Jacobs as there's a loose ball scooped up and now into the stick of Dane Smith. Oh, there's a quick stick fake and around the world by Austin Stotts off the mark. Jamison tries to scoop it to Austin. No can do on that one as the loose ball goes, and Brandon is gonna pursue that one. Nishimura heading to the bench as he changes things up in favor of an offensive set here. Justin Martin, he's on the fast break. Martin all alone, shooting, scoring! Skims with the hop, skip, and a jump. And just like that, the Six Nations Chiefs go on a little run for themselves here. That's something we've talked about all season long. One thing the Chiefs really improved on over the offseason was their transitional play with the acquisition of Travis Martin. And Travis Martin, giving the hometown crowd something to cheer about. It's always great getting that acquisition, but a big name acquisition, but a local big name acquisition in the form of Justin Martin. Of course, Travis Longboat as well acquired, but Travis Martin with that nice fast break, pushing the floor, and he all alone. The Six Nations Chiefs have a 8-4 lead with 3.5 to go here in the second period. Dane Smith, he's got it. Shot, save. There's another shot off the iron and in! Randy Stotts picks up the carom off the Dane Smith shot. And folks, the Chiefs train has started to roll again. Dane Smith with the shot off the pipe, caroms off. Randy Stotts picks it up and fires it home. And with that one, Randy Stotts makes it 9-4 in favor of the Six Nations Chiefs. Randy Stotts with a pair of assists tonight as he gets on the board.
Chiefs goal scored by number 24, Justin Martin. The goal was unassisted. Time of goal 16:42. Martin unassisted at 16:42.
Stephanie McDonald, the PA announcer, just catching up with all the action here as the Chiefs score 3-4 in a row. Oh, they have Justin Martin scoring that goal. So Justin Martin scores 2 in a row. I honestly thought that was Randy Stotts, but I guess that's Justin Martin. Might have to get the prescription to the trifocals fixed, I guess, from up here. That's my bad. So Justin Martin with a pair in a row. 2:40 remains here in the second period. Kodiaks looking to rebound here. It was a 2-goal game just a couple of minutes ago. And the floodgates open for the Chiefs. Loose ball. Picked up by Riggs. There's a shot from Anderson. Saved by Jamieson as Biles passes to Austin. Austin all alone. Saved by Orleman. Orleman all alone. As we've got ourselves a scrum into the corner. Still scrumming in the corner. I know it's Demolition Derby season soon. I always say that on the Rogers broadcast. Always run into Cody Jamieson on the Demolition Derby circuit. Of course, his brother, one heck of a demolition driver. His Hero Wires has it out the right side for the Kodiaks. He looks, there's a shot from Woods and a goal. Great little dip and dunk goal from Woods off the stick of Hero Wires. And the Cobourg Kodiaks stopped the bleeding on that one with a nice give and go. Hero Wires up top. Nice little dink and dunk pass to Woods as Woods connects to make that one happen with 1:48 remaining in the second period. Just when the momentum was going all Chiefs' way. Great offensive set for the Cobourg Kodiaks. Aaron Woods. Aaron Woods with his second goal of the game. He's got an assist as well. Chiefs holding on to a 9-5 lead here. Minute and a half scores! Cody Jamieson, and it's jammer time for his second of the night. Man. Cody Jamieson's like a rattlesnake. Holds on to the ball, not sure what he's going to do with it. Thinking he's going to facilitate, and just like that, goes top corner, beats Orleman, and now the Six Nations Chiefs have a 10-5 lead with a minute and a half to go here in the second period. Wow. Heck of a shot by Jammer. And you can tell it's playoff time. Cody Jamieson just finds a different gear. My good buddies at Six Nations of the Grand River Central Admin Office, where I work, always talk about who are some of the best lacrosse players that have ever come out of Six Nations. And my answer is always best clutch player of all time, Cody Jamieson. And Jamieson showing it again is there's a save by Orleman off the stick of Randy. Domini trying to pick the ball up into the right corner here as he's having a tough time picking it up. Finally scoops it up. 41 seconds to go. 18 on the shot clock. Domini trying to create some space. He's got Hero Wires with him. Pick from Hero Wires. Ball goes across. There's a quick stick shot, and that one saved by Jamieson off the stick of Hero Wires. Hero Wires with a beautiful quick stick from way up top on that one. As we've got ourselves a timeout with 24 seconds even to go in the second period here. As I always like to say, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And you got the timeout. You got a fresh shot clock. Shot clock's turned off. 24 seconds left on the clock. And now John Tavares, head coach here, is going to draw something up here offensively. While the Cobourg Kodiaks are going to try and counter that with a defensive set. Just want to thank everybody again for tuning in again. Daryl Smart here on the mic. Duct taped some things together. Funny story, brought my camera to shoot some content and thought, hey, I think I might have a cable in my backpack. Checked a new internet connection here that I had no idea existed. Checked it out and made her happen. And then, of course, my buddy Ben Hill showed up. He was going to record the game for us. Of course, he's a cameraman for Rogers TV 20. He was going to just record it and found out that I was fooling around with the YouTube page and got online, and here we are, made it happen. I knew I should have brought my headset, and we're just using a mic, honestly, on the laptop because I really didn't think it was happening. So thanks again for tuning in. And again, we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled program here. Six Nations Lacrosse, as we got Brendan Bomberry. I'm not sure who that is for the Kodiaks. There we go. Brendan Bomberry low on the boom. There he is. His bomber with a couple of bombs. Man, I haven't seen Brendan Bomberry drop the mitt since junior, or his early days with the Chiefs. Is Brendan Bomberry, and I'm not sure who that was. The jersey was off pretty darn quick, so I didn't see that one. But Bomber with the bomb, landing a couple. 1.6 remains here in the second period. And of course, with the heavier penalties in Lacrosse Canada and Major Series Lacrosse and throughout the senior leagues, you don't see a lot of people throwing gloves, throwing the mitts. That's probably one or two of the only fights I've actually seen with the Chiefs this year. And of course, one stat that stood out at the end of the regular season, Dwayne Jacobs, president and GM of the Chiefs, myself talking over a couple of pops, and at the end of the season, didn't realize that the most penalized team in the league was not the Chiefs. They were way down there. And I think that's been a staple for the Chiefs this season, is discipline. And the discipline during the Mann Cup is carried over into the regular season. As I think we're going to have a timeout here, as the Kodiaks, I think, will have possession of the ball. With 1.6 remaining, it looks like Orleman's going to go to the bench. There's just going to be enough time for a pass and shoot here, as Dougie Jamieson looks like he's going to be ready for that one. But again, want to thank all of you listeners from all over the world. We've got Qatar tuning in. We've got Ireland tuning in. Dakota, all over Canada, United States, all over Europe, the world. Man, very grateful for you guys tuning in. We've got Mississauga in Quebec. Just want to just say how grateful we are for you to be tuning in tonight, and we're very grateful to be bringing you this live and online to you, and hope many more will be watching once the game closes off. But again, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program as time expires. After 40 minutes of play here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, Six Nations Chiefs 10, Cobourg Kodiaks 5, and we will be back with you for more MSL semifinal Game 1 action when the third period returns. Thanks for joining us. And we're back to the action here. Thanks a lot. Thanks again for joining us for this game number 1 of the Major Series Lacrosse semifinal of this best of 7 series between the Six Nations Chiefs and the Cobourg Kodiaks. Is Lyle Thompson with the twister opportunity that just went wide. Got to change the graphic here. Sorry, folks, doing a little bit of everything here tonight. Thank goodness I had a graphic from last year. Whipped that up in about 2 minutes. Pass. Errant pass. As Aaron Woods tries to get the ball on net, but blocked by Brian Cole. Shane Jackson jogging along the corner. He hands it off to Austin. Austin, one step down. There's the spin. There's the shot. And off the shoulder of Orleman. Orleman roofs that one. That's about the 3rd or 4th time Orleman has tried to go long distance with the pass, and it's either gone. That one went ceiling, and the other ones went errant. Austin, shoulder down, creates space out to his brother Randy. Randy swoops over to Travis. Now to Eli. Loose ball picked up by the Kodiaks. Phoenix with it. Out to Anderson. He's got 3. There's a shot. He wanted more, and that one blocked by Martin. Haley. Out to Thompson. Kodiaks working the ball around here. Setting up shop behind the net. There's a shot from Zach Thompson that goes wide. Justin Martin heads to the bench, hands it off to the captain, Cody Jamieson. He takes a step shot. That one just goes wide. That one was looking to go top corner, but went wide. Marinier picks up the ball, heads to the bench, and hands it off to Woods. As we've got ourselves a goaltending change for the Chiefs. Warren Hill in goal for the teal and orange right now. No sign of Dougie Jamieson on the bench. Looked like he was squatting down and favoring something. I'm not sure what it was. Probably erring on the side of caution. Looks like Dougie's in the dressing room, the Chiefs change room. Let me tell you, that dressing room got a major upgrade this year. There's a scoop, a pass, and a shot and a save by Orleman. Ryan Burnham, the owner of the Chiefs, the beautiful upgrade. He's done a great job. Oh, man, I love his energy, man. There's a shot saved by Orleman off the stick of Boston. Ryan brings a great energy to this team. Always in the dressing room with the guys. Former player, played with a lot of these guys. Tyson Bell off to the races as he's shoved. He sees Lyle and couldn't connect with him off the fast break. 16:20 remains here in the 3rd period. Chiefs 10, Kodiaks 5. Thanks again for tuning in with us here. Daryl Smart along with my buddy Ben Hill. Working the camera here. Major Series Lacrosse YouTube page. There's a shot and a save by Warren. Warren's always tuned in. He's been sitting on the bench for 2 periods and he looks fresh as can be. Jamieson finds Longboat. Longboat up top to Jamieson. Cody out behind to Jackson. Jackson, Eli shot saved by Orleman. Loose ball picked up by the Chiefs. Priolo with that loose ball. Jackson. There's a shot from Randy. That one off the mark, just barely grazes the post from the other side. Longboat. Shane's got it. There's a quick stick from Randy off the pad of Orleman. Loose ball picked up by the Chiefs. Chiefs controlling play here. There's Longboat again. There's a shot off the pipe again. So we've got ourselves a loose ball foul in favor of the Chiefs. They keep possession here. Fresh shot clock. 14:51 remains in the third period. The Chiefs lead 10-5 here. Game number 1 of this MSL semifinal. Thanks for joining us. Jammer. There's Austin with the shot and another toe save. Rebound save again by Orleman, who has to scoop that one up. A shout out, please, Isaac. Johnny cheering for Uncle Tyson Bell. So shout out to Mary. Thanks for joining us. Dane bulls his way out. There's a full head of steam. He passes it off to Lyle, who opts to take it out to Shane. Dane up top finds Shane Jackson. Shane steps, finds. Oh, that was beautiful. Quick stick pass from Dane Smith to Randy Stotts, who tried to shovel it by Orleman but couldn't get it past him. What a beautiful pass on that one. That was sweet. Harrowires, right side, trying to make something happen, going deep. Shovel pass to Brennan. Intercepted. Now Martin with it. Martin, he's got Longboat. And Austin. Austin with the shot. Saved by Orleman. Loose ball is going to be picked up here by Grennan. Or sorry, that's Romanich. Phoenix now with it is Austin. And Marinier exchange words down to the other end. Haley's got it for the Kodiaks on the left side. Haley shot scores! Brock Haley with his first of the night. That was just a beautiful stutter step by Haley. Fooled the defender, got him going one way, came back the other with the shot, and that one right between the wickets of Lauren Hill. That one silenced this ILA crowd. It was a festive crowd here at the ILA. It still should be. 12:44 remains here in the third period. Six Nations Chiefs 10, Cobourg Kodiaks 6. And that one off the stick of Brock Haley, who has been fantastic for the Cobourg Kodiaks since being acquired this season. Shane Jackson out to Lyle. Lyle, step, looks to shoot, opts to pass, out to Travis. Travis has it out in the middle. Now back to Dane. Dane goes cross court to Shane Jackson, who's stopped by Orleman. Loose ball picked up by Lyle. Dane steps in, turns around. Loose ball created by the Kodiak defense, but picked up by the Chiefs. Longboat still with the ball. He's strong with the ball. Two defenders trying to get him as Eli shoots, and McLaughlin stopped by Orleman. Here's a fast break. Shot by Dominy, stopped by Warren. Nice fast break opportunity. Marinier passed that one to Dominy, and Dominy all alone. Stopped by Warren Hill, who is coming in relief for Dougie Jameson. Jackson looks, finds Lyle. Lyle one-handed pass to Randy. Randy looks to shoot, goes, charges in, shot save off the shoulder of Orleman as loose ball picks up, and Marinier picks up that, and he's still battling with Randy. Marinier with the behind the back pass goes nowhere into the Kodiaks bench. .10:30 to go here, third period. Iroquois Lacrosse Arena for game number 1 of this Major Series Lacrosse semifinal. It'll be a best of 7 series between the Cobourg Kodiaks, who of course beat the Oakville Rock in 4 games in that best of 5 series with them. There's an opportunity, shot saved by Warren. Loose ball picked up by Zach Thompson. We talked about Zach Thompson a lot. He's been very present in this one for the Kodiaks. Woods also present. Nice dump pass intended for Anderson. Woods has a pair, and he's also got a helper tonight for the Kodiaks. Long distance shot by Brian Cole. Nothing going on that one. Is hands it off to the Cobourg Kodiaks. Brock Haley, last goal scorer for them. He's got it. Stutter step. Tries to go to the left. Met by Brian Cole, who's defending him well. Harrowires with it. Picked up. Harrowires pass picked up. Intercepted by Justin Martin. Justin Martin's got a pair of goals tonight. Eli McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin shot. That one's stopped by Orleman. These two teams settling in right now here in this third period. And of course, this series and the other series, this series continues Wednesday, 8 o'clock at the Jack Berger Arena in Port Hope. That'll be hosted by the Kodiaks. Our good friends at Your TV will have that one for us live on cable. And of course, Tuesday night, game number 1 of the semifinal series between the Peterborough Lakers, number 3 and number 2, Major Series Lacrosse. Of course, Brooklyn, the number 2 seed, getting home floor advantage. That one at the Iroquois Park Sports Center. They'll be hosting the Lakers and our friends at Rogers TV, Durham region. Jack will have the call for that one. I'm more than sure. That game will be at 8 o'clock. And then, of course, Wednesday night, game in Cobourg. Thursday, we're back in the Lift Lock City for game number 2 of Brooklyn Peterborough. And, of course, that one is going to be at the PMC in Peterborough on Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then Friday's game number 3 back here at the ILA at 8 o'clock. Our good friends at Rogers TV, Grand River, are going to have that one. Don't think I'll be on the call for that one. My buddy Mark Perry will be on the mic. We've got lacrosse every day this week, except for Monday. So Sunday, Tuesday in Brooklyn, Wednesday in Port Hope, Thursday in Peterborough, Friday back here at the ILA, Saturday back at Brooklyn for an 8 o'clock game, and then Sunday night in Cobourg. So lead up to a long weekend, and there's a whole lot of lacrosse going on. So make sure to tune in to the Major Series Lacrosse social media to find out when those games are and all the information for that. And of course, tune in when you can to Your TV or Rogers TV. Of course, our friends at Rogers TV will have those games streamed live in the Rogers regions. Just want to shout out everyone that's been watching here online tonight from all over the world. It's been great to hear from you, and again, love the interactions. So just tell me where you're tuning in from. Love to hear from you. Loose ball picked up by Priolo here. He's got Jeremy down long distance, but he's being picked up by Skies. Got some extracurriculars down the other end. Two tough customers in the form of Kyle Rubish and Tyson Bell mixing it up with Nathan Grennan. 6:18 remaining here. Love the energy in the crowd here tonight. It's been fantastic. Huge props to the ILA faithful here tonight. Pretty full building here. It's been great to see and great to hear. The energy's been amazing. Both teams feeding off it quite well. There's Orleman and Hill taking a water break here. Again, just we'd love to have these games on YouTube, so if you know anybody that would love to sponsor lacrosse and of course thousands of people watching each game from all over the world, great opportunity for sponsorship, so don't hesitate to give me a buzz. Maybe we can talk. 6:13 remains here in the third period. Oh, daddy! Oh, man, jammer time! Oh, man, that was sweet. Nice little pass to Cody Jamieson, up the heart, and jammer. Playoff jammer comes to town, goes behind his back. Oh, man. That was pretty, folks. Can't analyze that one. That was just finesse. He's got a big smile on his face too. He's having a smile with Romanich. Oh man, jammer. Man, the creativity on these players, the Six Nation Chiefs, outstanding. And I can't wait to make a reel out of that one. 11-6. The Chiefs lead. 9:50 remains here in the third period. Nice save by Orleman. Picked up by Romantic. Sorry. As Hero Wires tries to break loose. Loose ball. That one's going to be swallowed up by Tyler Biles. Oh, still loose. We're in the corner here. Got Martin, Rubish, Biles all in the corner battling it out with Aaron Woods. And it looks like did they just give that to Dane Smith? That was clearly Cody Jamieson on that one. We'll have to check the scorebook and check the replay. Five minutes to go here. Chiefs are in charge here at 11-6. They've settled in here. They had a 2.5 week break. Well, the rest of the playoff contenders were battling it out in the quarterfinals. So the Chiefs very well rested as they run out the shot clock here. Great defensive stand by the Kodiaks. Stone Jacobs with it. He's met by a pair of Chiefs led by Eli McLaughlin, who's now playing defense. Haley shot saved by Hill. That's the one thing about this Six Nations Chiefs team. You have a lot of guys playing different positions. You got guys predominantly known for their offense playing defense, and guys playing predominantly known for their defense playing offense. So it's a mix and match, giving guys a chance to play everywhere, and that's the goal. Dwayne Jacobs loves guys that can play just lacrosse, just play lacrosse. Two-way lacrosse is the way to go, and he loves seeing that, and it's nice to see these guys mixing it up here. Just under 4 to go. Lyle with it. He's going to wind up. Shot. That one goes wide off the boards. Karam's all the way down. Great job by the officials tonight. They've done a bang-up job, as usual. And again, we talk about the best players in the world, the best goaltenders in the world in Major Series of Lacrosse, the best coaches in the world. We've also got the best officials in the world, folks. So lots to be proud of here at Major Series Lacrosse, including the guys dressed in black and white. Some of the best guys doing games in the world are doing Major Series Lacrosse, and we're really proud to have that. There's a spinning shot around the world by Haley, easily handled by Hill as he comfortably passes that along to his defensive friends. Chiefs very content on just holding the ball here as Austin's got it down the right side. Austin, 3:11 to go, 10 seconds. There's a shot to goal. That one's from Dane Smith. The great Dane rips that one from up top, and that one just eludes Orleman. That last goal was not from Dane Smith, but this one certainly was. As Austin hands it off to Dane, and Dane just rips it. He's got a helper on the night as well. And now with that goal, Six Nations Chiefs lead is now at double, 12-6 here, with 3:09 remaining here in the third period. Phoenix, nice draw, win for the Kodiaks. Phoenix has been fantastic. Phoenix and Jeremy Thompson have been battling it out in the face-off circle. I'd say it's about 50-50. Thompson, Anderson, Woods, and Grennan out there. There's a shot. That one from Skies. Turned aside by Hill. Aaron Woods with it. He's going to go for a head full of steam and tries to go head first into Warren Hill. And that one's stopped by Hill. Loose ball, and we're going to have ourselves a holding penalty here. 2.5 to go here. 2:31 to go in the third period. Looks like Justin Martin is going to go to the sin bin for holding. And the Cobourg Kodiaks are going to come down the stretch here with the man advantage. Anderson, Haley, back to Anderson. He's going to wind up, shot saved by Hill. Grennan is out there, and so does Skies. Grennan with it. Woods. Back to Anderson. Grennan. He's looking to make something happen. He's got Haley and Anderson. Anderson with the shot, scoop shot. That one goes wide and high and caroms all the way down. As Orleman's just casually watching that ball go into the corner and into the stick of Dane Smith. 1:52 remain here. 1:19 remaining on the penalty to Martin. 22 left on the shot clock here as Jammer's got it. Hands it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin splits the D and loses the ball. And oh, he scores! Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. When things are going right for you, sometimes things just go right. And on that one, Eli McLaughlin was trying to grab a hold of the ball. Ball bounces through his stick, and as he's looking through, the ball bounces right through the wickets of Orleman, and Orleman looks up to the heavens on that one, as that one just squibs on by. And now the Six Nations Chiefs hold themselves to a 13-6 lead over the Cobourg Kodiaks.
Assisted by number 88, Cody Jameson, had the goal 18-29. As McLaughlin shorthanded from Jameson at 18-29.
1:18 remaining here in the third period. Nungo Thompson looks like he's in the mix, talking a game with Jeremy Phoenix. Good job by the officials, just extinguishing the fire before the fire even took place. As we stop things out here. And again, just a reminder, game number 2 of this series is on Wednesday night in Port Hope. And of course, Tuesday, game 1 of the series between Brooklyn Lacrosse Club and Peterborough Lakers. That's going to be... Oh, there's a shot in the goal by Grennan. Grennan on the power play. Justin Martin goes to the box after that one. Got the ILA faithful yelling at the officials over that one, but nothing wrong with that, as that's just a great shot by Grennan. As Grennan with a goal and 4 assists tonight. 55 seconds to go here in regulation time. Chiefs 13, Kodiaks 7. Thanks again for tuning in. Just want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programs, back with our good friends at Rogers TV on Wednesday, and of course your TV on Wednesday in Port Hope. For Ben Hill on the camera and myself, Daryl Smart, thank you very much for joining us. It was a pleasure to bring this, getting the duct tape together, bringing it and scraping this thing together. We're glad to have done it for you. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. There's 17 seconds to go in this one, as it looks like the Six Nations Chiefs are going to have first blood in this best of 7 Major Series Lacrosse semifinal series against the Cobourg Kodiaks. As the buzzer is going to go, and it will be Six Nations Chiefs 13, Cobourg Kodiaks 7, and folks, we will see you on Wednesday night in Port Hope for game number 2 of the MSL semifinal. For Ben and myself, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for joining us along, and we will see you next time.